We will begin with a deep breath. And set our intentions. This will be a process of releasing what no longer serves us and expanding into more of our truth. And we set the intention that this process always unfold in the gentlest, easiest, most loving way possible, in all time and all space. This intention automatically cancels out any agreements or plans we may have made to learn lessons in a more difficult, challenging way. The next intention is that this process requires surrender, and we will only and always be surrendering to the best version of ourselves, the kindest version, the wisest version, the most unconditionally loving version, the most joyful version, the most healthy and prosperous version of ourselves in all time and all space. We'll begin our meditation with a deep breath in through the nose, bringing the breath deep into our bodies. Releasing on the exhale. Now on our inhales, we'll begin to bring our breath into our hearts. Feel the heart expand. Release on the exhale. Each inhale, pulling the breath deeper and deeper into the center of the heart. Letting it expand and releasing. And on each inhale, we'll imagine bringing light into our hearts with our breath. Releasing on the exhale. Each breath, we bring in more light, love, and healing energy into the heart. Feel healing energy and light flood into our hearts. Each deep breath, we feel our hearts soften, relax, and open. As our hearts fill with light, love, and healing energy, we'll release any sadness we've been holding on to, any restrictions, any control, any attachments that are holding us back. We release those from the heart. And with this release, we feel space for more light, We'll keep breathing into our hearts and noticing what's there. Noticing the feelings we're holding in our hearts. Giving them space. Noticing if they have a story, information, some origin, whatever we need to know from our deep hearts. And anything we can release, anything we're attached to that's no longer serving us, we'll let that go now on the exhale. Breathe in deep. Releasing, letting go. Letting go of anything we've been holding on to in our hearts. Releasing sadness. Releasing attachments. Releasing pain. Letting it all go, letting it drift away to where it best belongs in all time and all space. And with that release, we notice more space. Not just in our hearts. We feel our whole energy field soften and expand. We feel more light coming in, filling our bodies. And we notice more light radiating out from every particle of our beings in all time and all space. And we'll keep breathing into our deep hearts. Noticing more space, more joy, and feeling that joy start to spread. Feeling the joy rise up from our deep hearts. The joy of existence. The joy and gratitude for our lives. We feel our capacity for love expanding. Feel the joy of our love as it expands out. Feel the joy of our love radiating out through our bodies. Notice every cell of our bodies receiving that love. And notice how our cells react. Feel them expand. Feel them heal. Feeling the love from our heart spreading through our bodies, penetrating our cells, penetrating every particle of our beings. Feel the love in our hearts. Continue to expand in joy, joyfully loving ourselves, joyfully loving every aspect of our beings in all time and all space. Notice this joyful love expand to fill our rooms, to fill our homes. Continue breathing into our deep hearts. Going deeper and deeper. Letting the air fill our lungs and expand our hearts. Each inhale, more healing energy, more light and love penetrating our hearts. Each exhale, releasing sadness, releasing pain. Any attachments we have to our sadness or pain, release it. Let it go. Allowing our breath to guide healing energy, healing light into our hearts. Dissolving our attachments, dissolving our pain. Bringing joy into our sadness. Now with each deep breath we'll enter deeper and deeper into a new awareness of our deepest hearts. We notice the intelligence and wisdom in our hearts. And we allow it to expand. We release our thoughts, release our minds, release our intellects, release our thinking. Allow the wisdom and intelligence of our deep heart to expand. And as that wisdom and intelligence of our hearts expands, we notice the beautiful truth. The beautiful truth rising from our heart's intelligence, allowing this beautiful truth to spread throughout our bodies. Pure love, pure truth, pure beauty, expanding from our heart's intelligence. Filling our bodies. And in this beautiful truth from our hearts, we find more joy. And this is a powerful joy. This powerful joy expands and dissolves any sadness. This joy heals any pain. This joy sparkles and spreads. from our deep hearts through every particle of our beings in all time and all space. This joy is infinite. It always flows. We've allowed now the intelligence of our hearts to expand and radiate pure joy throughout our entire beings in all time and all space. Allow this joy to heal, to continue to fill our bodies. Feel it penetrating deep into our cells, into every particle of our beings in all time and all space. And as we feel this joy expand throughout our bodies, we feel even more space and more permission, more freedom for our hearts. And we'll take a deep breath into our hearts. And on the exhale, letting our hearts expand even further. Giving our hearts total freedom to love unconditionally, to love purely, giving ourselves permission to allow this love of our hearts, allowing this joy of our hearts to expand and radiate and transform. We become aware now that this joy is totally transforming us, bringing us into alignment. This joy is healing every cell of our bodies, aligning every particle of our beings. This joy is transforming us, bringing us into full alignment with the best version of our true selves in all time and all space. This joy brings us into alignment with our wisest self, our most joyful selves, our most unconditionally loving selves, our most peaceful selves, our most prosperous selves. We feel every cell of our beings aligning with our joy, aligning with our truth. And this alignment feels new, exciting. This is a magical transformation. This is the magic of our own joy, or of our own gratitude. In the middle of this joy, we find our own true gratitude. As we give thanks in all time and all space for this transformation, we give thanks in all time and all space for our joy. We give thanks in all time and all space for the wisdom of our deep hearts. Thank you. Thank you. thank you to our hearts in all time and all space for the pure, unconditional, loving joy that's flowing infinitely from the very heart of existence, through our own hearts, through our bodies. Thank you. Thank you to the deep heart of existence, the pure, unconditionally loving heart of existence. And as we give thanks for the heart of existence, we notice coming into synchronization with the heart of existence. Notice our own breath coming into synchronization with the inhale and exhale of existence. This is a tuning in of our breath, a tuning in of our hearts, a tuning in to the heart of existence. And as we tune in, we notice our bodies filling with pure light, with pure love, with pure being, with pure truth and beauty. And notice that this tuning in to our own greater consciousness, our own expanded consciousness, our own wisdom, we become aware that the heart of existence is in full synchronization with our own hearts. That the pure, unconditional love of existence is our own love. That the pure, infinite, divine consciousness is our own consciousness, is our own awareness, is our own wisdom. With each deep breath, allowing this awareness to bring us into a deeper state of oneness, a deeper state of connection with all beings, all things. As we enter a state of timeless awareness. In this state, we feel the pure, unconditional love radiating out to all beings. We feel the unity, feel the connection, feel the togetherness. Feel the certainty of this oneness. All questions are answered. All problems are resolved. As we enter a deep state of pure, loving awareness. pure, unconditional love of this oneness state brings us further and further into full alignment with the best version of ourselves. Feel the transformation as every particle of our beings, every thought from our conscious minds, from our subconscious, from all timelines, fully aligns, fully comes together. Fully purifies and activates in alignment with our greatest truth, our greatest love, our greatest joy, purpose, and prosperity in all time and all space. Allowing our deep breaths now to continue to circulate and expand our love, our joy, our gratitude. Notice the calmness in our bodies. Notice the new, exciting transformation that we've activated today. Notice that excitement activate and tingle all our cells. Notice it radiating out into our rooms. Notice it tingle our skin. Begin to let it move our fingers and bodies as we bring our awareness back into our rooms, into our waking state. Noticing a new excitement about how our lives will transform and unfold in a brand new way as a direct result of the beautiful meditation we've done today. Thank you for joining me.